got to settle your heart.
You got to see it.
Because you might be trying to sit down for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Let me give you a prime example. Let's use Deacon Barton. Okay, again, man of God, never in a million years thought he was going to be a deacon. Never. Didn't cross his mind. So even when the words start coming about by him being a deacon, he trying to honor his pastor by, I'm going to go with it, but me, pastor, you sure? Yeah, it's you. Why? Because I see that your heart is right.
Yes, sir.
To be put on display.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so motives, gotta assess those. We have to walk in humility. Here's where this is where I'm gonna spend the rest of my time tonight, on this point right here. And this is the third point, if you will, but this is where I am tonight with purity check. We've got to identify the truth.
Wow.
This is where it's gonna get heavy, it's gonna get uncomfortable, it's gonna get squirmy. Because God was talking to me today. I said, Lord, you must have knew I needed to wait till tonight to deal with this. The truth. First of all, truth is simply defined. It's two definitions I want to give you. Truth is one, the body of real things. The body or the content, the fullness of real things, events, and facts. That's what the truth is. The body of real things, events, and facts. Second definition for the truth is sincerity in action. Sincerity in action, in character, and in utterance. That's truth. Sincerity in action, in character, and in utterance. So we identify that truth from a practical perspective is found in three different ways. It's found first in what we do. Truth is found in what we say. And truth is found in how we act. What we do, what we say, how we act. The body of real things, events or facts. Sincerity in action, character, and utterance. Truth is found in what we do, what we say, and how we act. The Bible tells us this. I'm going to give you a couple of these for free, and we'll read some other ones. John chapter 8, verse 32. I say this one a lot. Jesus wrote this, or Jesus spoke this. He said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, Mother, I fully know through studying by the grace of God that in John 14:6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I fully understand that. In John 14:6, he's speaking of way, truth, life as being pronouns for him. I fully understand that they really should be capitalized in your Bible. But John 8:32, what I'm focusing on tonight, where he says, Sister Kanisha, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, are not capitalized. Okay, that means they bear now a different meaning than what is bared in John 14:6. Okay, so the truth in John 8:32 gives me to understand that the truth is now connected to these 3 points. What I do, what I say, how I act. So I have the ability to be a speaking truth, a doing truth, and a walking truth. That's what I possess, Brooke Green. I possess that power to be a speaking truth, a doing truth, and a walking truth. What I found in my study tonight is that sometimes byproducts get more credit than the truth. Okay. Lord, let me walk light and right. Okay. Many times we will highlight the byproduct of a thing and not tell the essence or the truth of a thing because we're not sure how the truth is going to be received.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
And what this is, Sister Symphonies, when I highlight the byproduct instead of highlighting the truth, what I'm really doing is I'm walking in a measure of deceit. All right. I'm gonna teach tonight. I told you this is where I'm gonna lay my head. Now I told you. Now Psalm 23:4 is where I am. You know, David says, you know, those that last part of those can stand in the presence of God. He says, those who have not sworn deceitfully. That means those who have not walked in a lie, that have not talked in a lie, and have not acted in a lie. Again, the byproduct is not the truth. Please catch this tonight. The truth is always connected to my motive. So whatever my reason for doing a thing is the truth. Many times the byproduct is easier to explain and goes over better because I don't have to tell the very heart of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so the thing is, whenever I highlight the byproduct, Rochelle, and brush over the truth, I've now welcomed deceit into the relationship of the one I just told the byproduct to. So when I wonder why my marriage is on the rocks, what I've got to be recalling is, have I been telling my spouse the truth, or have I been telling them byproducts of my truth? Okay, all right, let me give you a practical example tonight. I feel like I really want to preach, but okay, let me give you a practical example. Deacon Wells, this on Monday, I get a call from my daughter. Okay, and you know, anytime Kiana calls me, I already know it's connected to something. I don't get the normal, how you doing? I was just thinking about you type calls. Mom get those, and I'm cool with that. But I already know when it's a call to me, it's something connected. I'm gonna have to do something or give something. I already know. So I said, well, I'm spiritual today, so I'm gonna answer the phone.
Spiritual.
And so she's like, she might have sent me a text. She's like, so it's a guy on my job that meant to come to the back to school cookout, got some kids looking for some supplies. He want to know if you can come bring them some. And as a result, listen to it all there. As a result, they'll wash your car. So I said to myself, talking real, right? Okay. I said to myself, because check this out, Sister Evans. Now, I woke up that morning saying I'm going to get my car washed today. Woke up that morning, knew I was going to do it, knew it was already in the plan. I said, okay, I'm seeing something here. So I said, well, give us information about the young man. She telling me the situation, the scenario. Okay. Now, I had some additional stuff. I said, I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. But catch me, Sister Listen. I didn't lie to her or myself to say that I'm going to be a blessing to somebody. My motive was the car wash.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When I got there, you can wash my car, right? Right. Now, I can give you what I was going to give you. Right. Here's how we lie in the church. We go tell people, oh, I was a blessing to somebody. You know, it's a baby getting ready to go to school. I was just trying to be a blessing because that sounds good.
It does.
That was a byproduct. My motive was the car wash.
Yes, sir.
So I now, catch this, mama, I walk in deceit. If I go telling him, oh, I'm doing this because I want to be a blessing to you, but I just so happen to get my car washed. That's deceit. That's what we do all the time.
You're right.
I know so much for somebody being willing to agree with it. Because I began to think, I said, God, this is heavy because you're going to show me something like this going to make them uncomfortable, but I'm ready to do it, so I'm good. He said, son, you got to tell the children of God, tell the people of God, they've got to stop lying to themselves. Thank you. I'm trying. Tell your wife the truth. You're not staying late at work because you're trying to get some overtime. You staying late because you don't want to go home. I know I'm on point tonight. I feel it. But I'm throwing all these lies and deceit to it. The byproduct is we might get $50 more in our check. But the motive is I ain't trying to deal with you.
Wrong.
Or the kids whining and crying all night. The wife says, oh, I just so happened to be at the mall today and I picked up this lovely shirt for you. The truth was she was going to the mall anyway.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to come home having spent all the money without being able to connect you with her for
Put
her
it
being
together, Pastor.
So I said, God, he said, son, tell the people that's why they have challenges in their marriages. Because they're highlighting the byproducts and trying to breeze over the truth. Because you are dealing deceitfully with your spouse. You are now bringing deceit to be the bedrock of your relationship. Let me go a step further. Just so you know I ain't talking about just the married folk. Let's deal with the kids. You don't want to just come home and tell your mama you got an F on your report card. But instead you'll come home with, you know, the teacher really doesn't like me.
Yeah. Look at the face. Yes, sir.
I've been trying my hardest.
Working. Yes, sir.
And I've been trying to get her to meet with you all, and she hasn't been listening. I tried to get her to send you an email, and she wouldn't do it.
I think she's racist.
I think she's racist. You know, none of them like me there at all. So I just feel like it's something we need to do because I'm confused. Instead of coming home,
I'm confused.
I didn't feel like doing my work when I went to school. I got an F because I've been sleeping in class all day.
Wow.
Tell the truth.
Then do the homework.
Because the truth will set me free. So even though I'm going to punish you for the F, at least I ain't going to beat you and punish you because you told me the truth.
Yeah. Next level.
You still going to get these 6 weeks in your room until you figure out how to stop sleeping in class. Yeah. Sisters are well, the beating, I'm going to give you grace on the beating because you told the truth. But he says, we've got to learn how to deal in truth. Let me go and deal with another aspect with us on our job. We still selling deceit to our boss. Instead of telling your boss you ain't feel like working overtime, you want to lie about you coming to church when you got healing. Wow. Pastor, you know, I was at church and my pastor kept us all night, so I ain't really have opportunity to get the word. Yeah, well, I wish the boss would call me. I'm gonna say, sir, I ain't even see it.
Love it.
If she came, she probably got here at 8:15.
Fire.
I ain't stopping from working overtime. But we always want to tell the byproduct and overlook the truth. But what I want us to understand going forward is, Rochelle, what I do then is I base my relationship with that person now on deceit. So catch this. Whatever I do, I just told y'all a minute ago, whatever I do, I'm going to be judged for it. God has no respect of person. So when I now decide I want to be a truth teller, I'm going to start reaping the results of the deceit that I founded the relationship on.
When you start being a truth teller.
When I start being a truth teller. Oh, Pastor, thank you for making it up. Thank you for telling me that. Turn to Isaiah 33. Because I'm making it up tonight. So I'm going to show you what the made up Bible says. Isaiah 33, verse 1. Scripture says this. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, or you plundered, you took advantage of folks, and you won't take advantage of. Or dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So that means, Deacon Black, whenever I make the determination to say, I'm going to stop being a shyster, it is at that moment that I start getting repaid from my shyster ways. At the time I say I'm going to stop being a liar, is the very time that people, Deacon Graham, now going to start lying to you. Because whatever you did when it wasn't being done to you is going to find you out when you stop doing it.
Wow.
So he says, Black, I've got to learn how to tell the truth. The truth is found in what I do, what I say, and what I act. How I act. So the reality is this, Bruce Stoops. I've got to start being, doing, and saying what I want to see done, said, and acted out in my life. That's what I got to start doing. So, Sister Jeannie, if I want to see the positive things and the good things of God come to pass in my life, I've got to start being one that will, in fact, enact the good and the positive in my life. If I want to be one, I told y'all last week about being a peacemaker. If I want to be one that wants to see peace come about in their house, I got to do my best to start making peace in places that's not my house. I got to start making peace. Making peace. Forcing it. I told y'all last week about being a peacemaker.
Yes, sir.
Which means it's already inside of me. The ability to do it is already mine. I've just got to make a determination to get out of my comfort zone and bring peace to a place where it's absent. When I learned how to tell the truth, now the things I'm doing, things I'm saying, the way I'm acting start to change. Let's look at some scripture. Let's look at Ephesians. Well, that's a good one too. Let's go to Psalm. Let's go to Psalm, back to Psalm 15. I'm going to show you the end part of Psalm 15, verse 4. The back part of Psalm 15 and 4. Talking about telling the truth. What I do. He says, 15:4, I give you the whole scripture, but I'm really looking at the B part of it. He says, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he that honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. Swearing to your own hurt means I'm willing to tell the truth even at the cost of me suffering for it. I'm willing to tell the truth even when I was the one that made the error. Okay. I gave this because I've talked about this before, and I'll just talk about me right now until God showed me somebody that got enough baggage skin for me to talk about them tonight. I was at the job, on my secular job back in the day, Deacon Wells, and I was in charge of accounts, reconciling and managing the books and things like that. And there was this thing, we had this one particular account that had gotten out of balance by about $150,000. And
you said 150?
$150,000. Yeah, 6 figures. And I knew what the difference was. I knew how we should reconcile. I knew the problem was really connected and tied up to some paperwork. And so I had to really make a determination to stay on top of this company to get me the paperwork. Well, because I'm still human and I'm a person, I just got tired of trying to get this company to send me the stuff. So I stopped calling them. And even though I knew what the difference was, I didn't have any proof to show what was in my head. So when I came before my president and, he saw this account and, my boss didn't have a clue about what was going on, which that's a whole nother story. So he asked me, Mr. Hinton, can you give me some insight as into why this one particular account has been out of balance for, at this time, probably about 6 months. And I said, well, sir, I'm going to just be honest with you. I know exactly why it's out of balance. But the truth was, I tried to reach them honestly for about 4 weeks straight. They never responded. They never answered. So I stopped reaching out to them. Now, that really could have cost me my job.
Right.
Yep.
Because I basically just told the man that runs the company for the last 5 months I wasn't doing my job and they didn't care about it. Now, it was a number of things I could have done. I could have made my own report. Put the name of the company up there because I knew what it was. I could have just showed what was in my head. I knew this was the issue. But I went to him real. I said, sir, listen, I don't know how this is going to make you feel about me. But honestly,
Yes, sir.
I just stopped calling. He laughed. He thought it was funny. He said, how long did you try? I said, 4 weeks. You know what he told me? I would have done the same thing.
Good.
The truth, though.
That's right. Set you free.
Instead of going in here, trying to put something together, fumble fingers, where, yeah, I did, they sent me email, but they got, the system is off. It be losing emails all the time. You could have done anything. But you got to be willing to swear to your own hurt. Tell the truth, even if it costs you getting in trouble. And then God says, bro, all night, think about night. That's how you get set free.
Set free. Set you free.
When I tell the truth, I don't have to try to remember my lie.
That's right.
Free.
You got too much off your back. Got all of it up your back.
Yeah, I ain't got to that. Every time I go and he asks me to tell him what's going on with the account, I got to remember what lie did I tell you, sir?
It's true.
Can you remind me of what I told you?
Run it down. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me the recap. What did I say the first time we was in here? Tell the truth. But I really hope we hearing this tonight that we all have to tell the truth. And start by telling the truth to your spouse. Stop sugarcoating this stuff. Just tell them, look, I ain't come home because, listen, you're a bugaboo. Use your words. Don't try to bring me anywhere. I tried to spend some time with Pastor. No, you didn't. I tried to send him home 3 times. He told me my wife already know. What am I supposed to say to that? She already know, amen. But we got to learn how to deal with Pastor. The truth sometimes will be uncomfortable. Yes, it will. That's why he says, I've got to be willing to swear to my own hurt. Wow. This might cost me. This might make me lose some attention. This might make you feel some type of way. I'm sorry, but the truth is going to make me free. I'd rather us go through not talking instead of building our relationship on deceit.
Yeah.
Does anybody hear me?
That's good, sir.
Stop covering this foolishness up. Be honest with your husband. Be honest with your wife. Be honest with your kids. Listen, you're worse them. Tell them. The pastor's going to hurt their feelings. I bet they change.
Yeah, they will.
They going to change. Something going to change about it. But you got to talk to them. You got to tell them the truth, Sister Stokes. I believe it, Sister, but do more. Hallelujah. So the reality is, I can't give byproducts. Again, byproducts are the good points to highlight what I'm really trying to do. Evangelist Graham sent me a text. I thought I was going to put it in the lesson tonight. And this is right on target, right on time. So my guy, I love this guy dearly. He's a great man. One of Evangelist Graham's friends, Brother Todd Galbraith, the guy that sings Lord You Are Good, great man of God. I saw on Facebook last night that he's going to have an album release in 2 weeks. And so, I'm looking and I'm saying, I'd love to get down there. Then I see it's on Wednesday. I said, well, I know I can't go. So I was already done, moved on. So Evangelist Graham sent me a text. He said, Pastor, just asking if I can be excused from Bible study on the 6th because I want to go and support Todd at his album release. And then the next sentence is what really blessed me. She said, and he wants Deacon Graham to shoot it as well.
Wow.
This is where I got excited.
Yeah.
Because she could have easily presented me the byproduct.
Yeah.
She could have presented me, I need to be off so Deacon Graham can go shoot this album recording. But the truth is, you really just want to be there.
Yeah.
But she was willing to tell the truth.
Yes.
And not highlight the byproduct to try to give me the warm and cozies to say, oh yeah, let me let you go ahead and go because that's a job for Deacon Graham. No, that's not the truth. But the truth says, go. Let God do it. And I believe you're going to come back with something more than you came. Because you told the truth when you went.
That's good, sir.
Here's the partial truth, Minister Lipton, a lot of us like to tell. Pastor, I just need to be out on the 6th, period. That's what we do. Pastor, I'm going to be out on Sunday. I'm still looking to see if the rest of the text is missing. Because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to give account to God if I don't even know where you're at? That, our pastor need to be out. God bless you. Wow. Well, let God keep bless. Let him bless you too until you find your way back. I pray you make it back. So, when I'm willing to tell the truth, I'm able to now be free in every aspect and set myself up to be blessed because I highlighted the truth, not the byproduct.
And covered. Yes, sir.
And covered. Yes, sir. You're going with blessings. You might find our musician there. Bring them back with you. You feel me, Black?
Yes, sir.
But I got to be willing to tell the truth. Not give you the warm and fuzzies. But Pastor, I'm going to be out because, somebody needs me to pray for them in the spirit. No, you just don't want to come to church today. I respect you more for telling me, Pastor, I want to stay asleep. I'm tired, boss. So, we got to learn how to tell the truth. Okay, so the truth, again, is found in what we do and what we say and in how we act. All right. John 4, you don't have to go there. I'm going to give this for free. John 4, 23-24. Jesus speaks, and this is the hour. The Father seeketh such to worship him. Those who worship him shall worship him in spirit and in truth. So we've got to learn how to walk in truth, that the Father can be worshipped with our lives. Psalms 86, verse 11. Psalm 86, verse 11. The scripture says, teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. So he says, teach me. Minister, listen, teach me thy way so that I can walk in truth. So Evans, God does not expect us to walk in truth if we're not being taught his way. Say that one more time. He doesn't expect us to walk in truth if we're not being taught his way. Amen. So while preaching is always great, is exciting, is good, it charges people, they high five, they run around the church, they crip walk, they do whatever they do, hallelujah to Jesus, they do it all, and that's great, but where is the instruction? Yes, sir. I need to be able to say that I can take back some of the wisdom of God so that I know how to walk out his purpose in my life. But I can't walk anything out if all my preacher can do is hoop to me and holler at me and say yeah to me. What am I saying yeah to? Give me the point before you give me the preach. I mean, any good Baptist preacher know you got to at least give them 3 points before the hook comes. Give them something to go home with. You ain't gonna remember nothing, but they took you to the cross. But at least give them some points. When they go back and replay it, they can say, "Oh, he actually did say something today."
So inspiration with no information.
Yeah, it's really partial inspiration. Really is exercise and no information. So he says, "Teach me thy way, O Lord, that I will walk in thy truth." So he says, when I'm taught, that's when I can walk. So again, truth is how we walk. Psalm 26 and 3. Psalm 26 and 3. Just trying to bring you through a few scriptures here before I hit this last real point and I'm out. For thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. Thy loving kindness before my eyes. God, I see you before me every day. And as a result of this, I'm now walking in your truth. The walking in truth, again, means that I'm not dealing deceitfully. It's what I do, okay? It's in also in what I say. Oh no, I'll do what I say last. It's in it's in what I say. It's in what I say. Let's look at Proverbs 11.